Very good morning, everyone. This is the last session of Android. So, let us complete with our today's topic. In our today's session, I will teach 3 important theory points which will be asked in the theory exam, and all the questions may ask in the 5 mark or 3 marks, right? So first question is called empty application in Xcode, right? So this question may ask in a 3 mark. So let us begin. In the version of Xcode 6, there is no option available like empty application. So it is there in the Xcode 5 and earlier version. That means if you want to develop empty application in the Xcode, you need to use Xcode 5 or earlier version, because after Xcode version 6, this facility is not given. But still, if you want to create empty application without storyboard, see, storyboard is what? It is a designing of your screen. So if you don't want to display a storyboard, or if you want to develop such kind of application in which you don't want to use storyboard, at that time you need to follow the given steps. Let me repeat this point once again, that after Xcode 6, you do not have empty application facility, but in the earlier version of Xcode, you can create empty application. Empty application is nothing but the kind of application in which storyboard is not there. So if you want to create such kind of application in which storyboard is not available, at that time you need to create the following step. Number 1, create a single view application. That means when, see, this point we have already seen at the time of IDE, right? Let me share the screen over here. See, this is the template for your new project. Master detail, page based application, single view application. At that time we have selected single view application, then tabbed application, game application, and empty application. So over here you need to create single view application. And if you have Xcode 5 or lesser version, you can have the option of empty application. But over here we will select single view application. Now what you need to do, remove main.storyboard. That means you need to right click on it and delete the storyboard file. Next is called launch screen XIB. XIB is the extension. The full form of XIB is XML Interface Builder. So you need to remove 2 files to create empty application. First file is called main.storyboard. Generally main.storyboard file is a file which is used for the designing purpose in Xcode. So you need to delete main.storyboard file and launch screen.xib file. What is the full form of XIB? XML Interface Builder, right? So you need to select that file, right click on it and choose to either remove option, remove them from the project, or delete them completely. So there are 2 options when you right click on both the files. At that time there are 2 options. Number 1, either you can remove the file from the project list, or you can delete it for the completely, right? So this is the second step which you need to follow when you want to create the empty application in the Xcode. Next is called remove the storyboard based file and launch screen interface file base name entries in the info.plist file. That means, see, these all files are available in the left pane, right? Android Xcode IDE I have already explained. In the left pane there is a file inspector which is a collection of different kinds of files available in the document. So what you need to do, first of all you need to create single view application. After that you need to select two files. First is called main.storyboard, second is called launchscreen.xib. You need to right click on that. You need to select either the option remove from the project or delete them completely. After deleting this file, see, in Android we have manifest file. Over here we have info.plist file. You need to remove the registration of storyboard based name as well as launch screen interface file name. So you need to remove that from the information.plist file. Now open appdelegate.m and edit application did finish launching with the options. Now what you need to do, you need to open two files. Number one, appdelegate.m, and second one you need to edit application did finish launching with options, because right now we will not launch any application because we don't have main storyboard or we do not have any launch screen. So you need to make a change, apply the changes in this way, and this is the screen which contains empty application directly, right? The template provides a starting point for any application. It provides just an application delegate and a window. That means, see, using empty application you are able to create the application, and it gives you the starting point for developing any application. Let me repeat this point once again. Empty application, there is no option in Xcode 6 and above version for directly creating empty application as in Xcode 5 and earlier version have. Next is called, but still we can create an application without storyboard by following these steps. First step is called create a single view application, remove main.storyboard and launch screen xib file. For deleting that, right click on it, remove them from the project or delete them completely. Now remove main story file base name and launch screen interface file base name entries which is there in the info.plist file, otherwise it will generate error. Now open appdelegate.m and edit application did finish launching with options. This is a case sensitive, so you need to write this name accordingly. And this is the design view of empty application. But naturally this screenshot has been taken from the Xcode 5 or before or lower version of Xcode 5, because after Xcode 6 it is not available. Next concept is known as Cocoa Touch, most IMP concept, right? Cocoa Touch is nothing but it provides you the facility to have a framework for building Apple application. Using this Cocoa Touch framework, we are able to create product like iPhone, iPad, iPod Touch, etc. Right? So what is Cocoa Touch? It is a kind of framework provided by Apple to build such kind of application for the iPhone, iPad or iPod, right? So let me read the first point. Cocoa Touch is a user interface framework provided by Apple for building software applications for product like iPhone, iPad and iPod Touch. It is primarily written in Objective-C, which is the another language which we have discussed in previous session. Instead of Objective-C, which language I can use? That is Swift language, right? But whatever the code you are going to return in Xcode, the primary language is what? Objective-C. It is based on the Mac operating system. Cocoa Touch was developed based on the Model View controller software architecture. So, Cocoa Touch is a framework which is developed using MVC. MVC stands for Model View Controller Software Architecture. The higher level application programming interface available in Cocoa Touch help to make animation, networking, and adding the appearance and behavior of native platform to the developed application possible with the less code development. That means using Cocoa Touch framework, you can create the applications based on the animation, applications based on the networking. You can change the behavior of the developed application. So this all can be possible with the Cocoa Touch. So let us refer these 4 points once again. Cocoa Touch is a kind of interface framework provided by Apple, using which you are able to create products related with the iPhone, iPad and iPod. The primary language which is used for Cocoa Touch is Objective-C, and which is based on the Mac operating system. Now see, Cocoa Touch is based on the Model View controller, or it was developed based on the MVC. It is a higher level application programming interface. Interface means mediator, right? It gives you the facility to develop the application. So it is a mediator. So there is a functionality available to develop animation programs, to develop network oriented program. You can change the behavior of your developed application with the less code development. So these all are the tasks of Cocoa Touch, or this functionality is provided by the Cocoa Touch. So if the question is there in the exam, you can write that Cocoa Touch is nothing but it is a user interface framework provided by the Apple company. You can develop the application like for the iPhone product or iPad or iPod mobile. Now see, there are several features provided by Cocoa Touch. The first feature is called Core Animation. So from name only, you can get that if you want to develop such kind of application for providing animation, at that time Core Animation library is there. It helps you to create rich user experience by allowing for the smoother movement of your visual elements. See, animation is related with the movement of any object, right? So naturally, if you compare Android device with the iPhone, at that time you will get lots of difference in the visualization of elements. See, there is a smoother movement of object in the iPhone related with the Android, right? So you will get a rich user experience if you have Cocoa Touch framework. Next, it also fills the temporary frames of animation with automatic timing and adjustment. So frame animation means what? When you move some pages, at that time, see, a simple frames will come, first frame, second frame, so it will automatically adjust the timing of that frames, and based on timing animation is executed. Next is called Core Audio. Audio means the whatever the sound you want to pass into the using Cocoa Touch, it provides you the library related with the audio. Next is called data. Data means what? If you want to manage your data in the database or any other places, it can be possible. So it provides you the object oriented data management solution and aids in defining an application data model in a logical and graphical way. That means you can store your data by having designing as well as coding, that is called graphical way and logical way. Now Cocoa Touch is made of several frameworks, but the key ones are, see, if you want to use core libraries for audio and video, it has Core Audio, OpenAL, Media Library and AV Foundation. So these all are the framework which is integrated with the Cocoa Touch, right? When this framework is used, when you want to develop your application based on the audio and video, at that time you can use the following framework. Similarly, if you want to work with the data management, you can use Core Data or SQLite to manage the data. Now if you want to work with the graphics libraries or with the animation, at that time you have core animation libraries, you have OpenGL ES libraries, you have Quartz 2D framework, using which you are able to create the programs or applications based on the graphics and animations. Next is called internet and networking. That means if you want to develop such kind of application which requires internet connection, which requires networking oriented programs, at that time you can use frameworks like Bonjour, WebKit, BSD, Socket. So these three are the framework which is used for the application like networking and internet. And the last one is called user applications like address book, core locations, map kit or store kit. These all are the parts of user applications. So if you want to develop such kind of application which is a collection of address, which is a collection of locations, which is a collection of different kinds of maps or any store facility you want to provide, at that time you can use user application. Let me repeat Cocoa Touch once again. Cocoa Touch is a kind of framework which is provided by the company Apple and specifically developed for the software like which can be used for the iPhone, iPad and iPod. It is the code in the Cocoa Touch. You can use language Objective-C, and this language is based on the Mac operating system. Cocoa Touch was developed using Model View controller. It is a higher level application using which you can develop applications like animation, networking, and you can change the behavior of your developed application by changing into the less development code. There are three main features of Cocoa Touch. Number one, core animation, core audio and core data. Animation means it gives you smoother user interface or smoother movement of your visual elements, and you have a great user experience when you work with a core animation library of Cocoa Touch. If you want to work with the audio, you can use core audio. Similarly, if you want to work with the object-oriented database management solutions, you can use core data which is there with the Cocoa Touch framework. Now see, Cocoa Touch is made of several frameworks, but these five are the most basic which is always used. Number one, audio and video. That means when you want to work with audio, at that time you can use this type of libraries. if you want to work with the database management, or in another word, if you want to work with the database, you can use SQLite or Core Data in the Xcode or in the Cocoa Touch. Next is called graphics and animations. These are the tools using which you are able to develop your application in the form of graphics and animation. These are the tools using which you can develop your application based on the networking and internet. And the last one is called user application. That means if you want to use or develop application based on the user's requirement, at that time address book, core locations, map kit and store kit, these all are the framework related with the design of user application. So this is all about the theory of Cocoa Touch. The last concept is known as MVC, and which may be asked in the 5 mark. So MVC means what? It is divided into the 3 parts: model, view and controller. Now see, what is model, what is view and what is controller. But before switching on that, let us refer this point. As implied with the name, the MVC software design pattern refers to 3 separate roles: the model, the view and the controller. The idea is that objects in your application will take on these roles and work together to create and manage user interface. So your task is divided. See, if you want to develop some application using Xcode or iPhone, at that time you have divided that application into the different roles, and these all are working together to create and manage user interface. So each has assigned their own individual task, but they are working together. Not all object will assume one of these 3 roles. For example, you might have a class that contains a bunch of helper method. However, the model, view and controller roles are the central actor for making your application function. See, if you have such kind of facility in which roles are assigned to individual tasks, so for that you have model, you have view and you have a controller. So in this particular thing you have 3 actors. Based on their task, it will perform the action. Now see, what is the model? The model represents the data. This is the most IMP thing that you need to remember. Model means what? It represents the data in your application. It's responsible for sorting, validating and organizing your data. It is responsible for what? It is used to sort, validate and organize your data. So it will perform all the tasks which is related with the data. So we can call it that model is nothing but it is a data. Next is called view. View means to see something. Over here, what we are viewing, we generally sees or observes the design of our user interface. So view is responsible for what? The view is responsible for what the user sees and interacts with. So view always watches or sees the interaction between the application and the user. So you can create views programmatically through the code using Apple classes such as UI view. As I have told you that in the Android we have simple view class, in the Apple we have UI view class, using which we can view how user interacts with the system. Or you can also create XIB file. XIB means what? XML interface builder file to represent the view and visually layout your elements through interface builder. So you can view using interface builder. Next is called controller. The controller means what? It holds. It has a control over the model and view. So it is used to manage the communication between view and the model. It takes data from the model and communicates it with the view for the display. In the same layer, the controller also takes the changes due to the interaction or something else and communicate it back to the model. So see, controller is the mediator using which we can make a changes in the data and again inform to the view that this is the changes which we have done inside the model, right? So that changes will be informed by the controller and that changes we need to tell to the view. So before moving to this particular note, I would like to repeat MVC once again. MVC stands for model, view and controller. When you develop any application in iPhone, at that time it is divided into three roles. Number one, model, view and controller. Now see, these all have assigned some specific task or role. Based on that they behave, they act, right, or they work. Generally it is used to manage a great user experience. It provides a user interface. Now see, model, view and controller has a roles are in the central actor to making your application functions properly. Model is such which represents the data. That means all the functions related with the data can be performed by a model. Generally we apply sorting on data, we validate our data and we organize our data. So that task can be done using model. View means to see something. Over here we are going to view that how user interacts with our application. In the Apple we have UI view class using which we can view our application programs. Or you can create XIB file to represent the view. Next is called controller. Controller takes the data from the model and give it to the view. So it is a mediator which is used to communicate, which provides communication between data from model and view for the display. And if any changes is there in the model, it will inform to the view with the help of controller. Now let me explain the notes written here. The model and view will never talk with each other. Let me show you one figure. View, model and controller. So if you want to communicate with the view, at that time first of all model needs to give data to controller, controller passes data to view. Again if any changes is required by the view, that suggestion is given to the controller and controller again returns that data into the model. So in this particular case, model and view are connected by the help of controller, but they will never communicate with each other. So the model and view, this is a model and this is a view, so they will never talk with each other. They should not even know about each other in ideal case. In this case, model don't know what is view, view don't know what is model. They will not communicate with each other. the benefit of this modular architecture is that the separation of role, which allows us to make modification easily with fewer bugs. See, using this particular modular representation, we will get the benefit that if any problem is there in a data, at that time controller needs to communicate with the model. Similarly, if any problem occurs in a view of object, controller needs to communicate with the view. So each has some specific role assigned by the Apple, right? And based on that role, they will work, right? So there is a less number of chances having bug in the code or error in the code. For example, if in the future you need to make a changes to the way of data is fetched or organized, all you need to do is switch out the model. So in that case, if any changes required in the data, at that time you need to communicate with the model. As long as you keep the interface of the model the same, then the view and controller will be none wiser. Similarly, if any changes in the model is there, at that time you need to inform it to the controller as well as to the view. You can understand these points by illustrating the following figure. First of all, model in the center, view, then controller need to draw lines in both the sides. Similarly, from the controller to view, both the lines are there, but model and view will never talk with each other, so or never communicate with each other. By the help of controller only they passes the data, and each has assigned some specific task or role, and based on that role they behave and they communicate, right? So this is all from my side. This is the theory regarding the unit number 5. Over here we have completed our syllabus. Prepare well for your final exams. Thank you all.